Hello and welcome to the 3 reasons to trade options. Options were created for hedging, for income, and for speculation, capital gain opportunity. We're going to talk about those and why Maverick Trading can be a great source of opportunity for you. So, first with hedging. Hedging is used for options to protect your portfolio against a price move, similar to buying insurance on your investment. If my portfolio goes down, my insurance goes up, right? If I have a car and I invest in it, if the car gets damaged, its value goes down, my insurance policy covers that. So it smooths out the returns. That's how hedging is designed to work. So here's how it works. We own Apple, and all is good while Apple's climbing in value. And as the stock's climbing in value, we're happy, happy, happy. But the problem is when the stock you own or your portfolio is in a downward decline. If you own shares and you're worried about a decline, about a bear market, about the portfolio dropping, this is why put options were created in the first place, because as stocks go down in value, the put option values would go up. So hedging is basically creating an offset, having something that will go up in value while the opposite end of the spectrum goes down, and that smooths the returns. And so what that does is it allows for your drawdowns to be more minimal. This is why our previous video on delta hedging can be very effective, because we're creating shallower drawdowns by minimizing damage in the times that the market moves against us. Now, when you think about this from the standpoint of the second reason, income can also be a little bit of a hedge. If I sell an option against an existing position, I'm bringing in income. It's a soft hedge. It's not a true hedge, but it will mitigate some of the damage. If the stock goes down 5 points, but I've collected 2 in premium, well, I'm only down 3 total. That created some padding, some offset. This can be similar to earning rent on your capital, renting out a house. As an example, you're bringing in little pieces of income as you hold an asset. The final reason that we might trade options is for capital gains, really speculating using a smaller amount of capital to have a larger payout. And so as we capture some of the trends within the markets, we can use calls or puts or spread trades as directional trading strategies. These opportunities are all available at Maverick Trading as a prop trading firm. When traders use firm capital instead of their own, we're able to maximize returns and mitigate some of the risk to the client. So we're able to increase your buying power, increase your ability to leverage. And leverage is using a small stick to move a big boulder, right? It's doing more with less. And that's what prop trading allows you to do. Maverick Trading has been in business since the 90s, 30 years in business, and we've done this for a very long time. Over here you can see what happens when markets are falling and deeply in the red. Those are some of the very best trading opportunities. So if somebody said, well, I think the market is going to go through a rough couple of years, that would be a prime opportunity for trading. As traders, we simply want to capture trends. So how do we do it? Well, a spread trade example would be a great one. If we saw a stock that was at 83 and we were convinced it was going down, and maybe by expiration we expected it to be at $75 per share or lower, we could buy the 80-75 put spread. That put spread, because both legs are out of the money, might only cost us maybe $1.50, which means we can make $3.50 in profit. We have more than 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. We're risking a small sum to make a return on invested capital of over 200%. That's the type of trading that can be done with spreads. And when you leverage that with prop capital and you're able to keep 70 to 80% of the profits, it can be very fantastic as a trading strategy and opportunity for individuals. So when you look at options, there's really 3 reasons to trade them. We have hedging, knowing how to hedge. we have income. If you're going to hold a stock anyway, you might as well generate some income. And then finally, we have capital gain or speculation, taking a small amount and having that capital grow. Spread trading is a great way to do that, where you mitigate some of the downside of theta and risk of delta moves and things against you. But all of these are very viable reasons for why options exist in the first place. Hope you've enjoyed the 3 reasons to trade options. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you in the next video.